So your neck pain keeps coming back. Now the reason it keeps coming back is because it's not just about working the neck. So you may do neck stretches, you may do the fascia release on the neck, but it isn't just about the neck. And in this video, I'm going to share how to get rid of neck pain for good. So hello, my name is Catherine and I support people to free themselves from pain so that they can move pain-free every day. So let's get started. So neck pain isn't just about working the neck. We need to look at our posture, we need to look at the way that we breathe, and we need to release the fascia that's locked us out of alignment. We all want long-term relief of neck pain or any pain that we're experiencing. And the way to do this is to look at the breath, the posture, and releasing the fascia. So the breath is about breathing diaphragmatically. When we chest breathe, our body gets 6 times less oxygen. And the body needs that oxygen to be pumping everywhere in the body so that it has the blood and oxygen it needs to do what it needs to do efficiently. So when we breathe diaphragmatically, our belly expands outwards on the inhale. We inhale through our nose. And then when we exhale out of our nose, our belly goes small. We should always be breathing in and out that way. This then creates the right environment for the body to do what it needs to do. We then need to be looking at at releasing the fascia. So the fascia locks us out of alignment. So when we collapse in at the shoulders, we collapse into the core, our neck protrudes forward, and that causes the tension and pressure, and that causes the neck pain. And it's easy to say, oh, sit up straight, move your shoulders back and down. But if you're locked out of alignment, you can't just do that. It can be a lot of pain to sit straight, to get those shoulders back and down. And it's exhausting, so you just naturally collapse. You might not even realize that you are collapsing in the shoulders, and you might not notice that your neck is protruding forward. So we need to release the fascia. And in my last video, I showed you some positions that you can do: the belly position, the diaphragm, both sides of the neck, and the posterior neck at the back. And these have helped you, I'm sure, to release some of that tension. But in order to get rid of it for good, we need to address the whole body. So the final thing is looking at the posture. So the posture is making sure that we are always aware of how we should be standing and sitting, and wherever we can, trying to get into that optimal posture position. And as I said, you can get locked out of alignment, so that may not always be possible. In my block therapy classes, we focus on 3 core areas. So we focus on the core, we focus on the head and the neck, and we focus on the pelvis, legs and feet. And that gives us a whole body approach. These classes are held online and they rotate through all of those positions so that you can work all of the body. So even if you're experiencing neck pain, it may be to do with not just the neck, the shoulders, the collapse into the core. It could be due the position of your pelvis, your legs, the feet, the way that you're standing, because it's a full body approach. These classes are an easy way to get out of pain. All you need to do is have a rolled up towel to start. The block therapy blocks will help you even more because they're made out of wood. They mimic bone, and it helps you to get rid of that fascia right at the bone. Fascia can lock around itself but also lock around the bone, and we need to release that. And by adding the pressure and the gravity in our body weight onto the block or the rolled up towel, we're able to release that fascia that's locking us out of alignment. Once we've released the fascia, we're breathing diaphragmatically, sending that blood and oxygen to the area. We're looking at our posture. That's where change happens in the body, and that's where pain disappears for good. So if you're interested in joining a class, there's a link in the description. And if you've got any questions whatsoever about the class, please let me know. You don't need any experiences for the class. Just come. They're online. You can have your camera off if you don't feel comfortable with your camera on. I'm there to support you. Your breath is always your guide. Because you're at home, you can do this on a bed. You can do it in a seat. So let me know any pain that you're currently experiencing, and I'll create a video on that pain. And thank you for watching, and if you've got any questions at all, let me know. And don't forget to subscribe so you know when my next video comes out. Thank you.